Yep, that helps. I think I missed the button. I might have missed the button slightly. Let's try that again. Hello, yeah, no, thank you, Vinny. That genuinely, I don't know how long I would have gone on without noticing. Um, I, I got so thrown off by the fact that my mic was muted. Oh no. Um, Hi. I have updates regarding some MSM stuff of mine. And also, I immediately, Vinny, knew what you were talking about because my friend did this like fun, stupid little series, and he used that clip in it. All I can think of is that series when I hear it. It's so good. It's so good. Um, anyway, hi. Like I said, and like the title says, updates on MSM stuff. Plans have changed since More Than It Seems 2 has come out. And my Singing Monster stuff isn't as on the back burner as I was originally thinking it was going to be. I have notes, so I'm looking down if you're wondering what I keep looking at. There is a project that I was just too excited to work on, and I basically started and finished it so quickly because of how excited I was to work on it. So I was like, okay, no, this needs to come out before the end of the year, or start coming out before the end of the year at least. And speaking of that, we're back with More Than It Seems, probably late December. No plans for anything besides music in November, as far as I can remember. Perhaps some last minute stuff can come up. But I don't have any plans for anything then at the moment. Like I said, could change, but as of right now, nothing planned in November besides another single. No My Singing Monster stuff planned at the moment. I'll probably feel bad about it and make something anyway, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, More Than It Seems, late December, which perfect timing because nope, that's the title. Independence, there we go. Would be out of season during that time, and More Than It Seems 1 and 2 have featured the first Independence monster, the first locational monster, the locational Starshine, Amy Rika. I was totally not stalling to think of their name. Yeah, it's been featuring Amy Rika to like progress the plot, so I figured what better time to see what that monster has been sort of journeying to throughout those, maybe not so willingly, but hey. But yeah, end of December, and from there I'm going to be releasing whatever that trailer is announcing. It'll have songs. Like most of my content, it will have songs associated with it, and those songs will come out at, assuming all goes to plan, the first Wednesday of every month, at least. Again, assuming everything goes to plan, there could be like a month or two where it's like, hey, sorry, I just don't have it ready yet. But like I said, assuming it all goes to plan, every first Wednesday. And then every other day leading up to that will be whatever sounds or speed paints or whatever type of content it may be, leading up to it. And I feel like that's especially helpful for around the time that that series is starting, because I'm incredibly uncertain about how much time I'm going to have around then. Because of, you know, being an adult now, having to do adult things, not looking forward to it. The little break from the little like transition period is almost like up. We're almost it's almost time to fully adult, and I'm not ready. Um, so yeah, not certain how much time that's gonna leave me with. Um, but I have an upgrade update regarding. There you go. I mixed the two words and it came out as upgrade. I have an update regarding the hybrid islands too, which I guess I'll do a little promotional thing here. If you don't know, Jacko Island Update 2 is coming out on Halloween, my birthday. Yippee yay. Except this isn't yay, this is spooktical. I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, speaking of that series, I almost went to the totally wrong website. Speaking of that series, can you switch screens? Or swap screens, rather. I can read. Anyway. The hybrid islands. So, if you go to concept art, you may have noticed that the Smolder Island stuff is all in a scrapped folder now, and that is because it's not happening anymore. I don't think it's. It was gonna be a potential bonus island, but I don't foresee that happening. It's not. There's too many problems that arise. Mostly now that the uh natural, ignoring the fire subclass, um like doubles and the essentially what would be the seasonal doubles, the auxiliary seasonals. Now that they're on the hybrid islands or coming to the hybrid islands, there's just I can't make a reason on how this would exist anymore. Um Even before, I was like, I'll worry about the ethereals later. And it's like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do now. It'll be the fire monsters in place of the ethereals, like the fire doubles. And I don't think that's gonna work. That's most definitely not going to work anymore. Considering, well, then what would be the replacement for uh that core seasonal? Oh wait, there is no that core seasonal. Okay, what about the ethereals? There is no ethereal. It just runs into too many issues, so I do have some art done for it. Um, this was being like conceptualized back when AI like images were just starting to be a thing. So I was like messing around, and I was like, you know what? I think it's cool when artists use like weird, unconventional tools. So I didn't just generate these and be like, this is my own art. No, absolutely not. AI art isn't. It's a tool for inspiration, and that is how I have used it. For example, this, I kind of looked at it and I was like, it could be a frog. I stumbled over the word frog for a second. So I made this horrible creature that is vaguely inspired by the other thing. And this one, I like that this had like a weird texture to it. Um, I was like, what if I make it be birds because Feast Ember, and then have that, like, what's probably fur be fire? I don't know. Just have it be more of like inspiration than like just outright using that and being like, this is the monster I made, because it's not the monster I made. This is not the monster I made. This is the monster I made. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't like AI art because it's not even, it's not even art. It's just words. It's not even a girl, it's just lines moment. It's a girl, it's just words moment. Um, I also knew what I wanted to do for this one, so here is That one's lines in. And there you can see. No, you can't see because it's white on white, but it's the eye shines. There's also this one, which was also inspiration from looking at something, and that something was the anniversary month. It was last year's, but it came back this year too. A similar image thing of Chorister with their arms in the air, and then a map, and like the map symbol. I was like, ooh, that kind of looks like a mask and leaves. So then we got this. What's that called? Paradolia? Paragolia? I don't know if it's I don't know what the letter is that's in it, but here is the concept art I came up with. As you can see, it tells off their names. Kindles. Charber. Obscure. And Muller. Yeah. So there's an entire scrapped island that's not going to happen. And speaking of scrapped content with my islands, so the Incisor Island, or the Incisor Firelands had a scrapped song. I didn't quite like it. Honestly, in hindsight, it's not that bad. I feel like the voice acting could have been way better. I think the new song is a bit better. Even if I don't love, for example, Furcorn or Kana on the new one, I didn't love like any of the vocal monsters on the old one, and it just made me want to scrap it. And it didn't sound very My Singing Monsters-y. And the new one does. So I'm probably going to release the scrapped Incisor Firelands song on my second channel someday soon. Yeah, that's kinda it, I think. I don't think there was anything else that I planned to mention. I've crossed everything off in my notes. I have one more video for this month yet to do, and then everything's like scheduled. And I've done the art part of it. It's the final two costumes. Um, and I just have to do the voiceover for it. Aside from that, I should maybe be focusing on the next My Singing Monsters project or something, in case I can get it done in time for November. Because that's not that far away. I'm thinking the first half of December is going to be pretty empty too, so that's a pretty big stretch of time, so maybe late November, early December could be something. I don't know what yet. Maybe the next Firelands, maybe Digital Island. Digital Island does have probably the least amount of stuff to do before I'm ready to do that, so, or before that would be completed, rather. So that's most likely, but, like, don't take this as confirmation of what's coming up next, or that something even will be coming up in late November, early December. I know something's coming late December and early January to coincide with, like I said, the out-of-season Independence event, but besides this month, late December, early January, I can't speak on anything else, like, for sure happening. Besides singles. I know when the singles are coming out. I don't know when the January single's coming out, but the rest of them. I have 5 to post. Well, I have 5 that I want to be posted. 2 are already posted, 2 are scheduled, and 1 is not scheduled yet, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the cover image of it. But that's a whole other topic. I'm going to go. Maybe I can do a Monster Prom stream or something, or just a chill talking stream, like after I record some stuff, but for now, that is all. I hope you have a lovely day or night, or whatever it is for you. I'll probably be back with something stream-wise, in a bit, but no promises, of course. I could end up getting, like, distracted with something and then fixating on that. But anyway, I'm going to go and stop rambling. Goodbye.